Hello everyone. Today's gonna be the video as mentioned in my last video. If you guys saw in my the studs or lug nuts upgrade, my rear pads were low, so I thought I could make this video because these cars have electronic rear parking brake, which has to be disengaged before you do it because you could damage it. And if you you can either do it with a scan tool, which I will be doing. This is the easiest way. You just disengage it, put it in service mode, it disengages, you do your thing, engage it again, and you're all done. It's really easy. If not, if you don't have a scan tool, you have to take the motor off and manually retract the pistons. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys today how to do it from start to finish. If this was just a basic brake job, I don't know, I probably wouldn't be making a video, but since it has electronic parking brake that has to be disengaged, because I don't want you guys, you know, at home without knowing that, start doing the pads or rotors in the back and then find out that you're not able to compress the caliper. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So as you guys see, I don't have any jack stands, so I'll have to do one side at a time. My jack is brand new, it's a really high quality jack. So yeah, I'll jack up each side, take the wheel off, and then take the calipers off, put the raise it and put the rear brakes in service mode, put a brick or something in front of the front wheel so it doesn't roll forward. Yeah, take the wheels off and do the swap. It's really simple. I've done it before. I've done it on S80, but that's the same thing. S80, S60, V60, all those cars are the same. I think all Volvos are the same for the rear brakes. Okay, so now I'm just went into the parking brake module and I just put it in service mode. So I enabled the service mode. The rear pads made a sound. Obviously the motors turned on and retracted the calipers, the pistons from the calipers. So now the back caliper is loose. So when I take the two bolts off, I'll be able to just easily pull it off, swap the pads, put it back on, tighten it, do the same thing to the other side. And then after I'm done, so right now it's telling me that I enabled the maintenance mode. I said okay. The calipers need to be closed and blah blah blah. So pretty much it just tells you you need to disengage with the maintenance mode after you're done. So that's pretty much it. So now it's in maintenance mode. So now I'm gonna pull the wheel off, swap the pads, and yeah, do the same thing to the other side, and then torque everything, and then I'll come back and disable the service mode. Okay, so now that I got the wheel off, I unplug the motor, the parking brake motor, and then I unscrew only one screw from the right here, which is a 12 millimeter, I believe. No, actually 13 millimeter. You will need a 13 wrench to take one screw out, unplug this, and then it allows you to flip it up, and now your pads are right here. So even though your parking brake motor is disengaged now, so you retracted, you still have to compress your piston. So I'm gonna compress my piston. I'm gonna use the pliers like these right here, or any big pliers. I have the actual tool to compress it, but for the sake of this video, so for a lot of you guys, you probably won't have any special compressing tools or anything at home. So yeah, I would just use the pliers to compress it. It should be really easy. Alright, so I grabbed the pliers, put them on the bolt right here, and one of the other teeth of the pliers on here, and just kind of compressed it and held it there. You have to be patient. It's not going to be really easy, just like whoop. It won't just go in really easily. It will go in really slowly. So just compress, just squish the pliers and just hold it there, and you'll see it slowly retract. So after you do that, now it's all good. So I'm gonna get a bungee cord to hold this caliper up for me, and I'll pop the new pads in there, and we're gonna be all done. We'll put it back together and go to the other side. So it's all done. I torqued both of the wheels. Literally took me like 15 minutes. With the service, service mode engaged, it's really easy compressing that caliper. Compress the caliper, pop one bolt off, flip it up. I didn't replace the rotor because we replaced the rotor maybe pretty much 2 years ago. Not even that. We put a brand new rotor on there. So the rotor is not original from factory. We only have like 66,000 miles on this car, and the rotor has been changed already. So yeah, we just decided to replace the pads. The next time around we'll be replacing the rotor, but for now the pad swap is good enough. Really easy, really simple. Yeah, so then I'm going to show you guys how do I disable the service mode now, so it engages everything again. Okay, so I get back in the car, put the key in the slot, press and hold it until all that pops up, all the lights come up. Once you do that, then you go here. There's the enable maintenance mode, disable maintenance mode. So now I press disable, continue. Before test, ignition is on, engine off, right? Stationary on level ground, blah blah blah. Yes, continue. Did you guys hear that? That was them engaging. So yeah, now it should be good. It's gonna just load for maybe a few seconds, and then yeah, that's that. So that was pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty straightforward job. I just thought it would be helpful for some of you guys, because I know I didn't know that when the car started coming up, coming out with the electronic parking brake. I just took off the caliper, tried to compress, it wouldn't compress. I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, I just remember my days. So I decided to make this video so we'll save you guys some time. So now it's complete. It disengaged, they engaged a couple times. I think it adjusted itself a few times. You guys probably heard it. And yeah, now it says it's complete. So okay, turn the ignition off, pull the key out, we're all done. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Man, I pumped out a lot of videos this week, but I've been working a lot of doing a lot of services because I took this week off pretty much for the holidays. So I had a bunch of time, and I really wanted to pretty much get to a stopping point with the cars on my Jeep, on this Volvo, on the older Volvo. I got the engine apart, so I really wanted to kind of catch up on that stuff because I'm doing some remodeling at home. So I kind of have to try to fit in the cars somewhere. I don't have anything for the house yet, material wise, so I decided to work this week on the car. So I posted quite a bit of videos every couple days, so this is gonna be the same. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and this video also hope it helps somebody out. That's my goal. My goal, posting videos is not to be famous, not to be making money, big money. Maybe someday I will. That'll be awesome. Maybe someday it will be my only job, but we'll see. But right now my main goal is to help you guys out. I'm doing this, I'm wasting time, not wasting time, but I understand I'm helping a lot of people, but I have to give out time, record, edit, and everything. You guys know, probably some of you guys know already how much goes into it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, see you next time.